maneuvering to define attitudes. Copy test 12. Okay, Pete, we'll give you a radar vector on this one. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Okay, Pete, we'll give you a radar vector on this one. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Copy test 12. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. Sounds like a pretty good vector. We have guidance internal. 10, 9, 8, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running, commit. Liftoff. We are liftoff. 11:22 a.m. Stop standing by. Chief Conrad reports that your program is in. Altitude at 1.5 miles. Apollo 12 Houston, try SCE to auxiliary, over. SCE auxiliary. Altitude 1.5 miles, velocity 1,592 feet per second.
Talking Head. Look at that. It's taking a second to load everything in because it's been so long. That's what I love to see. What's going on out there, Twitch? Great to see everybody. I'm Technohead. For those of you who don't know, I assume most of you do because, you know, I got a tight-knit community. I see Yangus is already out there in the audience, and I appreciate that. Right now, as of today, well, as of last week, actually, Twitch and I guess me being a techno musician are my only forms of income, as minuscule as they are, because I got laid off last week. So I've spent last several days having lunches with old colleagues and coworkers and spamming out resumes. But currently, this is it, baby. So feel free to subscribe, you know, help me pay the rent. Well, look who's here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Andrew Mark Herman in the audience tonight. Just want to show off some of his wares here. This is a cup I got at the LA Comic-Con last weekend while I was hanging out with Herman. This is some of his hardware. His shop's not currently up, but you can go to andrewhermanart.net and pick yourself up this. Double-sided steel, holds 20 ounces. Beautiful printed artwork on the side through the sublimation process. And unfortunately, since I won't be there, you won't be able to get the one feature that people at Comic-Con got, which was a personally selected plastic straw by me. I would choose each person's straw. Unfortunately, you're not going to get that kind of concierge level service without me around, but maybe he can help you out, you know? Yeah, and then Yangus is here. Look at this. Yangus, Herman, all the classics, you know? This is great. I'm actually very excited because I've been feeling energized after my trip to the LA Comic-Con last weekend because I got to see a good buddy of mine I hadn't seen for a very long time, a former THQ colleague, but more than that, I'd say he's my friend. You know, it's not, you know, our friendship goes beyond the terrors of testing Incredibles, you know, GameCube games together or whatever. But I got to see him doing it, you know? He wasn't wearing the man's noose. He wasn't taking orders from anybody or having to come up with monthly OKRs and anything like that. He was just selling his art and having a good time and, you know, chatting it up with cosplay girls and anime bros, and it was awesome. Yangus is here. Nice Guy Eddie is here. Look at this. This is a murderer's row of Technohead's greatest community members all here tonight. Friday night. It's 5:45. I did it a little bit earlier, so maybe some of my East Coast buddies could jump in the chat, which they don't always get to do if I do a 7 p.m., you know? You know, I would love to make a game, but that takes a lot of money, and I don't know if I got the goods to get the kind of VC, you know, that I would need for that sort of thing. I think I'm gonna stay on the side for now of the video game enthusiast, you know, making content about retro gaming and retro game fandom, and keep working on music. You know, that's going to be my kind of project. And we'll see. You know, I mean, so far on Bandcamp, I probably made about $20 in my whole life. But you know, now that I have nothing else to do.
Sailors hang out?
Oh my God! Yangus just subscribed. Look at this. It's already going crazy. There's chubs flowing everywhere. I need a bit. How come? You know what I don't like is that there's no preview up here. I'm using the tiny little preview window on OBS. Let me see if I can I drag this over here? No, I can't. Can I put this over here? No, I can't. Do this here. Can I put this over here? This is not. This is terrible terrible, Twitch streaming right now, and I apologize for that. But I think that was Yangus that just did that. And you know what? Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at this. Look at this is a little off too.
Do you know of a place where sailors hang out?
Oh my God, LA Dead Red in the house, holding it down, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Andrew Herman in the house.
Where sailors hang out?
This is great. I can't get a word in edgewise because you guys are too busy hyping up my channel with subscriptions, and that's beautiful.
Stop a convoy.
Holy shit. LA Dead Red started a hype train. This is what we need. Technohead. 2 months away from being on the streets, back on the streets after 25 years of being a hard working man, My life is turning into like a Bruce Springsteen song right now. But instead, I got my homies coming by, leveling up the hype train. We're getting this thing going. We haven't even started this stream yet, and this is going to be a badass stream. I don't know if you could tell I'm a little caffeinated right now, so, that's fine. Taking another sip. I've got quite a list of beverages, so that's going to be exciting. And I keep looking at this. And this the stupid. Let me see here. I'm sorry, guys. There's something. How come this Twidget doesn't? This needs to go up higher than sound alerts. Maybe Discord is up. Is Twidget on? Let's turn that on. Oh, no, that's working. But why is the sound alerts? Yeah, sound alerts 2 was on. There's a bunch of sound alerts. All that is working.
Wrong. Try again.
Yeah, I know. You guys are right. Can I do this without effing everything up? Alt. Come on, baby. Come on. Sources. We're going to grab the Logitech. There we go. And we're going to just go just a little. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, clean that up. That's not going to be bothering me anymore. That's what I love to see. Yangus spent a few techno bucks to play a sound alert sound, which I appreciate. So thank you, sir. All right. Here we are. We have a lot of stuff to get through tonight, actually. So, we got to keep this thing rolling here. I can't just get off on a tangent talking about all my cool friends in the audience, Damn, look at that. You guys are the best. So, I don't know, for those of you not in the loop, the kind of video game awards were last night. That's not necessarily something I take super seriously, but LA Dead Red and I sat through all 3 hours of it on YouTube. And, while I'm watching YouTube, I'm constantly making comments and talking smack about Nintendo and all that kind of stuff. And I was thinking about it today while I was sending out resumes. I was like, I should just do that as a stream. We should just watch all the stuff that was announced, and then me and the the chat can bullshit about it, and then we can rank our hype level for each of the things that were announced. So I set up a little. Let me switch over to the web browser here. Can you see that? I think you can. I set up a little tier list of all of the games that were announced at, let me see, I gotta move this, or I gotta move this over this way? No, over this way. Let me see, that is just not, there we go, okay. So I set up a tier list of all of the different stuff that was shown, and we're just gonna watch the trailers, and then we're gonna bullshit, and then we're gonna get into more tangents, just like Nice Guy Eddie wants us to, which I can appreciate. And, we're just going to get it done. So I don't know if you guys, I think this might be in alphabetical order. So I don't know if I want to do it that way. Should I let chat decide which game we're going to go for first? Or should I just start picking them arbitrarily and, be my own boss in that respect? What do we think? Go with my heart. I like that. I appreciate that. Well, we'll leave some of the heavy hitters. Maybe I should choose because you guys will all just go straight for the red meat, you know? Start with the one I'm most interested in. Well, there's definitely one that is without a doubt, like I was crying. I was super happy when I saw it, and I couldn't believe how cool it was. So let's take a look at this. I made a YouTube playlist of all the ones that were shown, so we can kind of go through here and watch them. So hopefully we don't have to watch a lot of ads. I'm just going to turn the sound off because, I don't want to watch a lot of ads. But we're going to start with the big one, All right, we're going straight into it. So here we go. Full screen in this baby. Uh-oh. Now, I didn't plan for this contingency of what if the Geek Cave has bad internet. All right, so I have set this up to duck under my voice, so hopefully you can hear me talk at the same time. Obviously, the first thing you hear is the sonic ring sound, and I didn't know what this was. Like, they just didn't set it up or anything, so I was super hyped. I was like, oh, is it a new Sonic thing? But then I started to see references to classic Sega games, And I was like, what is this? Is this going to be like some kind of, brawler game with Sega characters, or what are we dealing with here? Then we hear the Sega sound. Can you believe that? Didn't they show the eye just like in the Sega Saturn commercial? And then straight into Jet Set Radio. I mean, come on. My hype levels at this point are intense. Look at Shinobi. Look at this. I mean, incredible. And what do we got here? Third-person Golden Axe. That's why I'm wearing my Golden Axe shirt tonight. Crazy Taxi. I mean, every single one of these looks like a 10 out of 10. Every single one of those is a banger. This is like even better than the Atari 50 collection. Ugh. Holy crap. And the Sega. He said Sega right at the end. Can you believe it? Ugh. Talk about hype. All right, we're going to pause this. We're going to go back. If this is where I would need a video producer to like help me switch between these tabs. Unfortunately for you guys, you're just going to have to see me fiddling around with Chrome this whole thing. So I don't think I need to.
Where sailors hang out?
Well. Thanks for the follow, Il Bravo. You're here in time just to get started on the tier ranking of all the games from last night. So now I don't think any of you guys are going to be surprised that this is without a doubt a megaton hype explosion for all these games. We're going to put Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe. What else? Where's Streets of Rage and Shinobi? Are they in here? No. Jet Grind Radio. Definitely a megaton hype explosion. Nope. Streets of Rage. Yep, that's a megaton hype explosion. And was there one more? Where's Shinobi? I know it's in here. No. You guys could probably see it. Everybody's screaming. Here we go. Shinobi. Okay. So now, as far as I'm concerned, this is really the only reason I wanted to do this video, was just so that I could put all these fucking amazing Sega games right at the top of the list. I mean, Sega's been doing some good stuff with like Yakuza and all that kind of stuff. I mean, their new games are good too. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's really awesome to think that we might get some new updated versions of these classic franchises. And I'm just hype about it. So what do you guys think? Am I out of line? Is nostalgia tainting me? Like, did that Crazy Taxi footage look like crap or what? Or do we all agree that this was a megaton hype explosion? Well, see, the trailer did say and lots more. So I think if this stuff is popular, we could see like a Power Stone or, remake. We could see a Shining Force remake, We could see a like a House of the Dead or something like that. Like could you imagine like a Resident Evil VR level, like Resident Evil 7 level House of the Dead experience? I mean, come on, that would be great. There's a lot of Sega properties out there, even something like Sega Rally, you know, or Virtua Fighter or something like that. Like all of these great, you know, old games ripe for the pluckings, you know? Yeah, exactly, Yank. It's Crazy Taxi of the Dead, you know? Jet Set Shinobi, that sort of thing. Well, I think it's, you know, House of the Dead needs cheesy dialogue. I totally agree with that. But I think you could also kind of, you know, I don't know. Let's see, what else are people saying in here? Okay, we got Herman saying, let's effing go, which I appreciate. I see Bracton with the hype boner. I like that, you know. Red's coming in with Suffer Like G did. You know, in fact, in honor of that, let me go over to my sound alerts dashboard here and log in, which I didn't already log in. You guys are really, you know, it's been a while. I'm a little rusty, but now I'm back. We're going to come into the alerts, and we're going to play something special from House of the Dead just for Suffer Like G Did fans out there. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's a present from me to you.
This is a present from me to you.
Classic. That is classic. Damn. All right, we're already off to a good start. We've got 5 classic Sega games up in the tier. You know what? I didn't take the time to explain our tier list. So for those of you who maybe don't understand this, what we're doing here, we are ranking the games that were announced last night at the Game Awards show by how hype we are. So anything at the top of this list here is something we are extremely hyped for. So this is, for example, I'm calling this a megaton hype explosion. Now, just one rung down from that, still very, very hype. Not to be undercut, but not quite a megaton. We have a barely contained hypedemic, right? There may be a few great games that make it in there. Underneath that, we have pretty hyped. Now, that's for something that's like, hey, you know, maybe it's a sequel to something. It looked good, but there wasn't any gameplay. So, you know, we're hyped, but we're hedging our bets a little bit. Then we start to get down in the lower parts here. So the next up is about as hype as that time that Yoda was in Soul Calibur, which I think we can all admit everybody was extremely hype for that. But it wasn't the most hype we've ever been. It was cool to see Yoda in Soul Calibur. We can all agree, but it wasn't their most favorite thing. Then down below that, we've got not sure if it's hype or just allergies. You know, that's stuff where it's like, you know, it's better than a slap across the face, but it's definitely not getting me hyped. And then we've got the final lowest rung, which is Google Stadia exclusive levels of hype. In other words, how hype you would feel if something was announced and you found out you could only play it on Google Stadia. For any Google Stadia employees out there, I apologize. Hey, Zane's dad is in the audience, everybody. He's one of my buddies from my Retro Game Guide Discord. Welcome. And much like myself, he says the Sega games he's super excited about. So that's, you know, pretty great. And yeah, LA Dead Red, unfortunately, Stadia is no more. It does not exist anymore. It got taken off, which means it is about as dead as anything that we rank in the Google Stadia levels of hype tier. Ouya, you know, somewhere I have an Ouya controller in the Geek Cave, but I don't have an actual Ouya, so forget it. Listen, you know, Bracktoon in here saying he hasn't been this hype since Jar Jar was elected to the Senate. I think we can all agree that was a great day for democracy and for the Star Wars saga. We can all agree, you know? All right, Skull and Bones is coming up next. I'm a little worried you might not like what I have to say about it, since I did personally work on a Ubisoft pirate game, And, let's just say I haven't washed quite all the taste of that out of my mouth yet. Oh, my God, look at Bracktoons posting up some sweet Jar Jars. All right, back over to the video. That last one was good. We killed 5 with 1 stone. Now we got to pick up the pace here or we're going to be sorry. All right, going full screen. Let's go. Now, it's too bad my brother's not in the audience because my brother sings this sea chanty all the time. But we changed the lyrics to say it's about a jiggling tea, meaning myself. Oh, Red, where'd you get those masks? They don't look right. That's cool. My favorite Ubisoft game, probably Sands of Time, I'd say. All right, we're going to crack open our first cold one of the night while we listen to a sea chanty. Now that's a cool shot. Okay. All right, we're putting this on pause. Pausing. We're escaping back out. Pause. We don't want to give you guys anything to get hype about yet.
Attention.
Oh my God. Okay, that's better. All right. So let's talk pirates. What do you guys think? Is this just HD remake of Sea of Thieves? Did any of you guys play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which was the 360 PS3 Assassin's Creed 4, I think? Maybe? I'm not sure. But that was what THQ Montreal worked on when we got bought out, was the 360 version of Black Flag. So I did a little work on that. Now, Avengers tier, even though I liked Avengers. Pirates need to make a comeback, to be honest, says Nice Guy Eddie. I like all that. Now, I feel about pirates, this is probably a weird thing, but I feel about pirates the way some people feel about clowns. Like if I see a guy, let's say I'm in Vegas and there's a guy dressed up like Jack Sparrow or something like that, it really creeps me out. Not in a fun way, but in a I'm creeped out by this guy kind of a way. And so I'm a little biased against pirates, I have to say. So my gut is telling me that at best, I would be putting this at, let's just say, pretty hyped at best for me. I think without anyone's influence, maybe Yangus, I might even go lower. So tell me whether I'm right or wrong about that. Eddie says he wants Jack Sparrow to hold him ever so tightly. Okay, that's fine, bro. That's what you want. There's nothing I can do about it. You know? Yeah. Oh God, what now? There's so much stuff going on. I can't read the comments here. Yeah, this is not sure if it's hype or if it's allergies. Yellow, we got a lot of votes for yellow. So some of you are saying it should be bumped down to about as hype as that time Yoda was in Soul Calibur. Okay. Yeah, I feel good about that. I think that's probably about where I would put it. I felt like a lot of that footage was cutscene. That's another thing for me about this is that if I don't get a good sense of what the actual gameplay is going to be, I have a hard time getting super hyped about it. And that was a particularly CG feeling trailer. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Tunes shoving this one all the way down to Google Stadia levels of hype. All right, Red is saying next. She's keeping us on pace. Let's see. Well, I mean, it was just going to play this Final Fantasy thing next, but let's go with an indie game, something that I think none of us would otherwise have heard of if it wasn't announced at this thing. Let's see. What's something like that? All right, let's try. Oh God, this is 2 minutes long. We're gonna play this and we're gonna see how we feel about Rise of the Ronin. Oh, this is an indie game. This is a Koei Tecmo. That's fine. This will be fun.
A fleeting
All right, I agree, Angus. We'll adjust if we need to.
for those caught in its deadly rhythm.
So this is the new Ninja Team Ninja game.
For anyone embracing its bitter
I was a pretty big Ninja Gaiden fan on the original Xbox, so that and like Dead or Alive. I mean, these guys can make good games.
time marches forward.
Even if we are
But this is another game that I feel like we're seeing a lot of cutscenes here.
Without hesitation.
You know, like, are we seeing? Well, this is probably gameplay. That's pretty sweet. That like kind of flight mode or whatever we're looking at.
The rhythm.
Like if this is Ghost of Tsushima style combat, I'll be into it. But if it's too soulsy, I don't know. Oh my god! If there was a new DOA beach volleyball announced, I'd be day one. You know, waiting in line at GameStop.
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shoin and the countless others who have suffered.
I don't think Itagaki is part of Team Ninja anymore. Actually, Yangus. I think he's somewhere else now, and like Team Ninja is like just a totally different group technically.
Shall we?
All right, we'll cut it there. I think we get the idea. Okay, so Last of the Ronin. What do we think? I think this has promise. I honestly do. I really like Ghost of Tsushima. I like Sekiro, so I'm down for another samurai hack and slash. You know, I'm not overwhelmed on that. So I think based on that trailer, it's in the middle somewhere. I'm thinking I'm going to go for slightly more orange than yellow. Okay, it looks well made, but no hype. Okay, that's a good point. Tier 3 from the top, so red's putting it right at the kind of orangey yellow. Okay, Yegas is voting tier 3. I think we're all feeling pretty close here. All right, we'll leave it at that. We're not going to hem and haw over this too much. I think we all feel pretty good about that. Let's jump into something next. Let's see. I don't remember this one. We'll do Exodus. I don't remember. Oh, this is the one with Matthew McConaughey. Come on, full screen, please. All right, thank you.
Max, we need to head back.
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Max!
Wait!
This is basically, it looks kind of like Interstellar, the video game.
What she found that day was a miracle.
Because it's all about like time dilation but it's like time dilation meets destiny, kind of like.
Humanity's greatest enemy.
Like that's a sweet robot. Sweet guys in sweet, you know, kind of hard sci-fi looking space suits. We're not dealing with too much fantasy other than the space alien robots.
Stay down!
Oh, it is kind of dig-like.
Hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing.
It's got a little bit of Expanse vibes, you know?
And I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her. We both
That's a scene right out of Destiny with the Iron Lords and Siva. We've all seen that.
at light speed. Time slows to a crawl.
That ship is very Mass Effect-y.
Days for me, but an entire lifetime.
And I guess that whole scene is Mass Effect-y because that thing is like a mass relay or whatever.
And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me! Wait!
More sweet space fashion, sweet space haircuts.
I love you.
Our service.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to mouse over it so you can see that. That's sucky.
Seeds hope.
Okay, we got some space combat. That looks okay. We've got a City of the Future. You're travelers instead of guardians. Then there's some sick imagination dragons, you know? There might be some vertical traversal. I see 3 different silhouettes, so there might be some classes going on. You know, looks like some super moves and special powers. So, all right, I think we get the idea there. That's Exodus. That's the Matthew McConaughey joint. I feel pretty hype about that one. I feel like that might be a barely contained hypedemic on that one. Oh, is that Muse? My mistake. God, I hope Bracton's not still here. That I just called Muse Imagine Dragons. Oh, boy. Huge shout out to the D-Hose clan. You know, that's what Robot wants everybody to know. I'm feeling that that's a barely contained hypedemic, but that is just a very Ryan-style game. So that's probably my bias, is pushing the needle a little bit there. I could totally understand if other people felt a little bit differently. And, you know, but that's what I say, you know. D-Hose are gone, but their spirit lives on, you know. Each one of us has a D-Ho somewhere inside of us, you know what I mean? I keep futzing with this. Let me get this a little bit more this way. That's what I'm saying. What if the Gazinti showed up, you know? And the Man Gzin Wars started up. That would be sweet. All right. Let's check out one that I was pretty hyped about based upon the developer being a developer of a game that I really liked. And we'll see how we feel after we watch this trailer, if we feel still hyped about this. So this is The Big Walk from the creators of the Untitled Goose Game. Which I like the Untitled Goose Game. And so far I'm looking at this going, okay, you know, this could be kind of interesting. We've got some animal sounds, I guess, you know.
Oh, there they are.
Where? Oh, I see them.
We've got some Aussies. You know, then we got some like NPR style, you know, vocalizing happening. There's like little cute guys running around. It's not quite grabbing me the way that the first time I saw the Untitled Goose Game, I was like, well, that's a must buy. It looks like it might have like a Little Big Planet thing going on. I don't know. What do we think? Are we building stuff? Are we playing mini games? What are we doing? LA Dead Red spamming the icons. That's what I like to see. All right. So that is The Big Walk. I think my feeling on that after watching it is that my hype levels are pretty low. I would probably put that at a not sure if hype or just allergies. But am I being too harsh? What do you guys think? Yellow? Oh, Red's saying yellow. I don't know. I'm going greenish yellow. You know, Zane's dad in here with the dad jokes. I'll walk away from that. Like it. All right. I'm not seeing any huge objections, you know. Looks fine, but I wouldn't call myself hyped for it, all right? That's fine. Let's see. What are we going to do next? Let's change up the mood. We'll go for that one that's based on Dead by Dawn or whatever that zombie game is. Where is that one here? Doop, 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 doop. Nope. The Casting of So-and-So, it's called. See, if I had a producer, you know, I would just be like, cue it up. We're going for it. But no, I got to do it. We'll do it live. All right, here we go. The Casting of Frank Stone. Let's see what we got. The guys from Behavior are going to be teaming up with the guys from Supermassive. So that could be cool, you know?
Whatever's down there.
Oh, this is Yangus tier? Oh, Yangus might be pushing the needle on this one. LA Dead Red was really on my case last night that I hadn't played more Dead by Daylight because it looks like a Techno Head style horror game. But I think it's just an action game, right? Does it have like a story mode?
I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care. Trying to watch.
Yeah, I mean, definitely looks awesome. But where's the gameplay? You know, are they tricking us with a sweet cutscene? I don't know.
From a long prayer, souls tied, intertwined by pride and guilt.
We got 4 survivors.
Darkness in the distance.
So I don't know if that means you're choosing between these people or if it's a 4-player game. This could also be Imagine Dragons, you know? All right. I'm pretty hyped for that. I think that is a big hype. That's a pretty high hype. You know? We're seeing this is a Yangus favorite. I mean, I think this could be a barely contained hypedemic. But does it get boosted all the way up to a megaton hype explosion? Well, Herman, you got to understand that like all trailers now just have like a depressing, low tempo dirge. All right, we got orange. Toon is putting it down in green. Eddie's voting yellow. Ooh, boy. Yangus and LA Dead Red both bumping it up to I think this is going orange, boys. I think we got another megaton hype explosion on our hands. You know what that means. Time to take a sip of a nice cold one. Herman's bumping it down a few pegs just because he did not like that fake Imagination Dragon song, you know? I can understand that. See, this is the kind of divisive arguing that I hoped was going to happen to really get get everybody chatting in here, you know? All right, this is good. We're keeping a pretty good pace. I would. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Shuffle playlist. That is exactly what we're going to do. And so we'll just let this one go to the next one and we'll see what it is. All right, here we go. We're going to be watching whatever this is.
I'm feeling every single bolt.
My tier list is sus. Make your own tier list.
Do not underestimate this foe.
All right. So this is some Final Fantasy VII related nonsense. We got Cloud. We've got, I guess that's Biggs, I guess.
I don't even know who I am.
We got a bunch of big swords.
And no things I've got no right knowing.
I think I saw some Aerith there, you know.
Now it's my
No spoilers.
Is it you? Or is it the pooch?
I don't know who that guy is. He looks like he's from, you know, Virtua Fighter. So does this. Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute. A cat. Talking cat.
I want to help.
Talking cat might be making this a hype explosion. That's Joe the cat? I don't know. When did Berserk come out? Did it come out before like 90, what, 5 or so? 96?
When she wakes up.
Oh, Joe is the big hairy barrel-chested guy with the mustache. Oh. Oh, guys. No promises to keep. Oh, there's a husbando. Cloud, the ultimate husbando for everyone. And then Ganon looks like he's in this one. And then there's the guy from Final Fantasy Gungrave. There's Sephiroth. Herman's bumping this one. This is the kind of music Herman's here for. He doesn't want that Imagination Dragon stuff. He wants a nice, sappy, ballad, you know? This is the good stuff. Oh, Tifa. I know all these characters despite never playing this game because that's how much they've seeped into the stupid zeitgeist.
Please, I'm begging you. Lend me your strength.
All right, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. What is that? Is that the second half of the remake? Is that, who knows? What are we dealing with here? What is Rebirth? Is it DLC? Is it a whole new game? What are we doing? Oh God! And then look at this. I've got two different Final Fantasy VII here. I don't think either of these are it. Final Fantasy Echoes of the Fallen and Final Fantasy. Oh no, that's 16. That's 16. Where's 7? Where's 7? Nope. Nope. Do we even have Final Fantasy VII on here? Why not? Technohead. Wow. Everybody's hyped for it. Huh. Well, the two Final Fantasy things I have from this list are related to 16. So I don't know if that's, I don't know if maybe that counted as an announcement. Was that just like an announcement for the soundtrack or something like that? I think maybe it was. All right. Well, I think we can all say we're all pretty hyped for whatever that was. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a card for it. So we're just going to move on to whatever comes next in the playlist. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this one looks interesting. Pressing play. Let's go. So we've got some sweet shoes.
Lift your head.
We've got another kind of futuristic spacesuit. This kind of has like a Raised by Wolves vibe. Yeah, that's right. Sonic's about to come bursting through, running over the water.
And look around you.
Oh, there's like... There's a big robot. And some...
Do you know of a place where sailors hang out?
Oh, well. My little brother is in the audience.
Get it together, Balby.
I forget what, there was something mode like we needed to see, but it's come and gone. Ractoon is not here for this, like, weeb crap, you know? Like, he doesn't like a spacesuit that has integrated garter belt boots, for example, that one person had. All right, that's the first Descendant, everybody. What do we think? Are we hyped? I'm thinking that's like that's probably somewhere between yellow and light green. That's where I would put that. It might be good, but I don't know if we saw much, if any, gameplay there personally. So I am gonna say that I don't know. Last Descendant, that's not it. Where's first, whatever the hell it's called? Nope. Banishers is a no. Exborn is a no. All these tiny little stupid things. Hold, please. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. First Descendant right there. Thank you. All right. I'm putting this one on green. How do we feel? Farthest right, top row. Okay. Oh, okay. So Yangus is voting it up. Lime green, algae green. I'm just thinking green on that, but I don't know. I don't know if LA Dead Red is still in the audience to give us a deciding vote, a tiebreaker vote, you know? Okay. Next up, let's see what the gods have chosen for us. All right, this is the one we have. Okay. My favorite developer, Creative Business Unit 3.
If I know what to make of it. Some sort of crystal.
Enlighten
I don't have my bifocals in, so I couldn't find the little card.
The iconoclasts from which icons derive their name.
Oh, man.
Turn them against each other in the Magitech War.
The Magitech War. Now, one thing I do like about that is listen to that fucking drum and bass. That's some amen breaks, brother.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer. Then we better cut this short.
I don't know. This looks pretty cool. I'm not really a Final Fantasy 16 guy. But, you know, some good effects during the combat. There's like some swords, some space whales. All right. Herman's voting it up because of it has a Legolas sound alike. It might actually be Legolas. I mean, these are the top tier stuff. So that was Echoes of the Fallen. I'm okay with putting that at about like a dark yellow or a barely contained hypodemic. They never cut their hair mode because they have to protect themselves from some of the sunlight and stuff like that. I'm gonna go pretty hyped. That's kind of the mustard color yellow, in Indian yellow, as Herman would say. Jason, keeping it real by taking us back to green. All right, let's roll the old dice and see where we go next. Okay, from the creator of Heist, Payday 2. What do we got?
Reset the procedure.
Oh, the pink Final Fantasy VII is Rebirth. Okay, I'll grab that on my next one. We'll put it up there.
I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious.
Now this one looks sweet when they show the first person parts, but then it's mostly this like interrogation thing. So this is one where I would be pretty hyped for it if I knew what the actual game looked like. What do you guys think about that?
I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for?
A key.
A key to what?
You wanna know?
Yes! What's the key for?
Like, this is kind of going on for a while here.
Mr. Bowman, it's who? You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.
Some sick wubs. I don't know. This final song might bump it up a couple just for me because of the sick wubs. All right, I think. Where's Den of Wolves? Wait, first of all, we'll start with the pink. You said the pink Final Fantasy? This one? No. Or was that the old? No, you must have been talking about this, which I already put up there. All right, where's Den of Wolves? Nope. Here we go. I'm thinking yellow on this one, just a solid yellow. There wasn't enough gameplay for me to be as hype. I think if I saw a lot of sweet first-person gameplay and it looked as good as that all looked, I'd probably put it up here more into a barely contained hypodemic. But because I'm not sure what we were seeing, what was what, I'm going to leave it at yellow. What do we think about that? Red saying light yellow. I think we're in agreement there. It's you have as fun as Army of Two. It might be worth something. You're right about that. Primary yellow. Yellow as yellow can be. Okay. Next up, round and round we go. Where will we land? Let's see. Uh-oh.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Now, Herman's going to like this because it's based on a real cinematic classic.
This place,
you know?
I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
So I think this is going to be like Rust or something like that, but set on the Jurassic Park island, I guess. Oh, this is going up to Yangus tier. He's into those survival games. He's into like, you know, the nerdy park employee here, you know, he likes what he's seeing, you know? Herman's only playing it for to unlock the Ian Malcolm skin, you know? I'd be going for Nedry all the way, of course. Again, almost completely CGI cutscene. There's really like no gameplay here at all. So it's sort of like, what is this game? They did give her like pretty 90s looking pants though. Uh-oh. Oh, who dis? One of our old buddies. Uh-oh, look out. Look who's coming to dinner. Okay, here's some gameplay. A few seconds of sneaking around. Is this first person? I guess. That looks pretty cool. Jurassic Park Survival. Yeah, and then there's something in cold storage, so... You know, that's going to be the DLC or whatever. Oh, don't open this. No. Oh, you little... All right, Jurassic Park Survival. I know Yangus is putting that up high. I don't really know what to think about that because I just didn't see a lot of game in there. So I think I might bump that down to pretty hyped. Orange. Or orange is yellow. You know, Nice Guy Eddie's moderately hyped. You know, no Wayne Knight, green, of course. Vitamin BP, yellow. Okay, I feel like we're probably all on the same page. Okay. We can come back to this, of course, but that's where it's going to live for now. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the one that really surprised me and Red. I'm a big fan of both Deathloop and Dishonored, so I was like, I don't know what this is, but this is going to be awesome. We get some French.
Attention, the sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter.
Turn that shit up.
Oh, yeah, French. That's right. Got some real French hip hop in here.
I don't bite. Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
Oh my God. I don't even need to consult with the crowd. I got to tell you all that is definitely a megaton hype explosion. Yep, that's Blade. Blade made by the guys who made Dishonored and Deathloop, so there's going to be great Blade gun, interplay and special moves, and it'll be an open world. I mean, they didn't show any of this, but one would assume, based on Arcane Lyon working on it, that that's what we're going to get. So I have to say that sounds pretty awesome, and that's probably, outside of the Sega stuff, that's definitely most hype, period. Like, that's like classic E3. I didn't hear about this. I can't imagine how awesome this is going to be, and I'm hyped for it. Oh, DC? Well, there's a DC game coming up, Toon, so don't worry. You're going to have your chance to vote that one up and tell us about the Megaton hype explosion that you have for that. But that one is definitely good. All right. Next up, where are we going next? Well, let's full screen it. That's what we need. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. This one is weirdly violent. Kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, something violent. Yeah, don't worry, Red. Blade was top tier, okay? S rank, hype explosion. A megaton hype explosion. All right, time for a Kirkland brand sparkling water. It's the same team that did Dead Cells, which is a pretty great game. I think we can all agree. But I don't know if I'm getting a lot of gameplay out of this, you know? Just sweet, you know, kind of anime furry, you know, characters. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. That was Windblown. I think I am going to put that at... Where the heck is Windblown? I've seen it a few times. There we go. I'm going to put that on not sure if it's hype or just allergies. What do we think about that? Uh-oh. Are we fighting? Are we fighting? No fighting in the audience, kids. All right. Windblown, a green. Let's go to the next one. Oh, this one looks pretty great. I'm going to give away some spoilers that definitely LA Dead Red and I were watching this last night going, okay.
This trio dominated the rooftops of Monaco and joined Diamond League at
Don't make me do it.
It's a good trailer anyway, you know? Definitely hypes. Oh, is this an Activision adjacent game, Yangus? Or did you just get the beta like on Steam or something? Yeah, you know? Looks like we might have some, you know, class-based shooting happening, maybe. This is a very loud trailer, too. Eddie's going green. And we got some inside info from Yangus that it's a little jank. So, the finals. I would have put it up here in mustard, but maybe we're going yellow on this one. Green. Oh, a lot of green votes. Okay, we're going not. All right, you know what? We don't have a green yet. I'm surprised by this. Are we going green all the way? A lot of votes for green on the audience. Interesting. Okay, well, you know, that'll be our first Google Stadia level exclusives of hype. There's environmental destruction, you know, just like Red Faction Guerrilla, you know. That's a classic game, you know. Googas. All right, here we go. We're going to jump into the next one, whatever it is. Nope, I just turned off the sound. Okay, all right. Oh, nope, wait, why did it skip one? Hold on. Hold, please. Yeah. Okay. I didn't mean to skip on you guys. We need some sound.
Finally, I found you. Trampled by the one you trusted. Abandoned from your king. You thought you were a hero.
Oh yeah, this is the one that had like
Now, you are just
kind of like cartoon art. Cell shaded, as we would have called it back in the day.
This is no ordinary ghost. You'll have to risk your life.
What do we think? Are we liking this art? We got big swords. We've got like what looks like Soul style combats with like dodging, big monsters, snow. I mean, that's, you know, I have to agree, Eddie. I don't see anything here that's really differentiating it other than the kind of like anime art style. All right, we're pushing that on pause. Pause. Okay, we're going to go back here, and then we're going to go here. Okay, that was the Berserker one. Where is that? Nope. Wrath, nope. Nope. Oh, this is it? Yeah. Oh, my God. So tiny. I'm going to put this another one in green, you know? Give it a high rating just because they are showing so much gameplay. Well, that's true. Well, maybe that's why it goes into yellow-green rather than just green, you know, because they showed us a little something. They let us know, but it did not really save our hype, you know? Our hype was still pretty low on that one. All right, so next up, we're going to look at... I feel like I need to be finding these while you guys are watching, but it's all in the same thing, so we're just going to have to come back to it. All right, here comes some more of that, you know, classic
about a world very
stuff for teenagers fighting demons, you know?
And no conflict exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is
Got some Fire Emblem-looking characters from the Persona team.
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
The fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. You can only blame your king's weakness.
Oh, wow. Well,
The people of my land.
there's a lot of yelling. A lot of yelling from beautiful men.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration.
Oh, did it just say the enemy design was by the Nier Automata guy? Okay.
The populace might be king.
And there's a dude riding a hoverboard. That's cool.
And abuse us.
Oh, we got a redhead waifu, so that's good.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
You know, there's a bunch of running around a big city, a bunch of yelling.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
Yeah, and I do feel like the voiceover is just a bunch of lines kind of randomly cut and played.
Trust me.
All right, that was Metaphor de Fantazio. So get a load of that. I have to say, for me, that's definitely not a Ryan-style game. So I would probably put that one pretty low. I don't know if there's any of you out there that are loving all that. Loving everything you saw. Can't get enough of it. Want to see more. Where the heck are you, Metaphor de Fantazio? And all these terrible... I don't know. I really gave myself bad thumbnails here. No. Outlast is a no. That's not it. Metaphor de Fantatio. Dang, maybe that's another one that's not on here. I really don't see it. Well, it's a low one anyway, you know? God. Definitely low. It's in the greens for me, for sure. All right. Next up. What do we got? Next on deck.
Life.
Oh yeah, this one looks interesting.
Death to the dead. We have sworn to protect the living from the lingering dead.
Keep the incarnate and the invisible separate.
To bring peace on errant souls.
Once their grip on this world is broken.
We got some Scottish brogues. We got some fallen dead bodies. Now we're gonna go into, the dark nether realm. So far, no gameplay.
Honoring my oath of sacrificing the living to bring
Herman is shifting this one over hard into green.
Or bring me back. But don't leave me.
Oh, Yangus, you are so smart, dude. They are in alphabetical order. All right, remind me of that when I go back. There's a little gameplay. See, this looks like it could be good. You know? This one I'm a little hyped for. Banishers, Ghosts of the New Eden. IGN, I don't want to go to you. Okay, so there's Banishers. I'm putting Banishers at yellow. We're going to pause this. And, no, this is Mecha something or other. I think Banishers is maybe we're going to go pretty hyped on it. Okay, one more back. You think middle hype? About as hype as the time Yoda was in Soul Calibur? They're not paying me nothing. I wish they were. I mean, I'll put anything into Megaton Hype Explosion, and I'll really sell it if they pay me for it. I don't have any problem selling out. Oh, the other thing was middle hype. Yeah, the last thing we watched, which I can't even remember, was Metaphor. But this is not Metaphor. This is Mecha something or other, which we haven't watched yet. I don't think I have Metaphor on here because I suck. You know? Uh-oh, Nice Guy Eddie redeemed Crack a Cold One. Well, I got no choice. We're at the hour mark anyway, so we could take a little break. You guys want to take are we burning through these pretty good, you know? Take a little cold one break, you know? Why don't I see if I can find a logo for whatever. What was it? Metaphor game. Metaphor Refantatio. Oh, it's a Sega game, guys. Uh-oh. Looks like I might have to rank it a little bit higher. Metaphor de Fantatio logo. Okay, that'll work. We're gonna put that into. I think I put the other stuff in YouTube. Oh, we're in YouTube. Yeah. Okay, that's metaphor. Oh, can I not? Oh yeah, choose a file. We're gonna choose a file. This is great. This is fantastic streaming that you guys are all getting to see. Go back to YouTube. We'll grab Metaphor and bingo mango. All right, Metaphor is here. We're going to put Metaphor green, I think. What did we say for Metaphor? That's a good question. I'm a Sega, you know, like on the classic Genesis games, basically. Maybe now I'm more hype because I do like Persona 4, you know? And Metaphor was red tier? Uh-oh. Okay, we're bumping it up. It did have a redhead waifu, so maybe it's a barely contained hypedemic. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I could be wrong. You're right about that. Now, Eddie, I just want you to know I did crack one since you paid your points. Let it not be said I don't respect you guys and do what you ask me to. No, we're making a collaborative list because I could just do my own list, but I need you guys to, sanity check whether or not I'm just too biased against certain types of games or whatever. Yeah, it's a collab, exactly. All right, we're going to jump back in. My friend Eric Weiss worked on this game, so I'm biased against it. Herman, I don't know if you're still in the audience, but Herman knows Eric. He's one of our old THQ buddies.
The gods take everything from mortals.
And this is the one that I think has Shang-Chi in it at the end.
Deny spirits their rightful path.
My buddy Eric tried to get me a job at Meta, and I appreciate that, you know?
You allowed Loki to deceive you.
They rejected me, though.
Now his chaos reigns. The universe demands a guardian.
That's fine. It happens, you know?
Each possession. You will.
So when we were watching this, Red was like, I just feels too CG to me. Like, it just feels like a PS3 game. And, like, I kind of agree, but that's sort of what these VR, like, that's kind of what the VR headsets can handle. VR headsets are not doing, like, PS5 level graphics yet. They're still kind of like a good-looking Xbox game, Xbox 360 game, you know? Like, they kind of have good depth of field and frame rate, but, like, the textures and stuff, I don't know. What do you guys think about VR? Yeah, there's not a lot. I think that could be what the Game Awards is biased towards, is like English accent fantasy stuff. Like, a lot of the companies that are making like your Calls of Duties and stuff they do their own thing. They don't need the Game Awards for their hype cycles, you know? So I think it's kind of I don't know. I think that's something to do with it, maybe. All right, that was Asgard's Wrath. It's a VR game, which is a little weird. I have a VR headset, but I would say I'm not that hype about it. Now, my friend Eric did work on it, so maybe that bumps it up to not sure if it's hype or just allergies. What do you guys think? No, there wasn't. Was there a Cholo accent over the Elden Ring DLC? I didn't see that. That sounds made up, bro. Berchacho. Yeah, hype allergies. Yeah, I think so. I would be not very hype at all about it, but Eric did tell me he worked on it today, so I got to bump it up. One for the homies, you know? Okay, next one, baby. Let's see what we got. Oh, this was an interesting one. This one was a free thing they released yesterday. That was kind of nice. Big pop for Kratos out in the audience.
Nothing of this place.
Oh, nothing that would help us.
Yeah, and I think when you have the headset on and it's that close to your face, as long as the frame rate is high, you kind of forgive like the basic texture work and stuff like that. Like I definitely think like even like the Warhammer 40K game is like spectacular, even though it looks like a PS3 game, just because you're like in the world, you know. Like the Star Wars game looks great, and Resident Evil 7 looks great. You know, I mean, there's some really great uses for VR, but I don't know anybody who plays games in VR like full time outside of it just being like a, you know, whatever. And I'm talking all over God of War Ragnarok Valhalla without even talking about it at all. So that is going to be a roguelike free DLC for God of War Ragnarok, which is like, I think is kind of interesting. I think it looked like there's going to be like loot and stuff like that. So that could be pretty fun. I could get into that. I have God of War and it's free, so it feels kind of weird to give it a hype ranking, but I think I would just put it right in the old middle, you know? Oh, green for Nice Guy Eddie. Ragnarok Valhalla can get a nice old-fashioned New Testament-based game, please. Now, Herman, if you want, I could play Noah's Ark 3D or the Bible Adventure on NES in a future stream. But if I do that, you're going to have to sit through the whole thing, and you're going to have to explain to me what's going on because I am a heathen, so I don't know what's going on, you know? Dark yellow, tier 3. Okay, red. Red's the boss around here. She's holding it down, so if she says tier 3, that's what it is. All right, pressing play. We're going to move on to the next one. What do we got? Oh, we already saw this one. We already saw Exodus. Skip. Oh, this was the one that's like by the art group. They don't even have a publisher yet, but they just like got invited by the Game Awards to show this trailer. Definitely doesn't look like gameplay, but it looks like a great movie I would want to watch. Like if they could turn this into real gameplay, that would be great, but I have a feeling that like, you know, that would be difficult. But as like a proof of concept, I'm pretty hyped for that, you know? Yeah, it does look like the Spider-Man movie. That's true. What do you think of the Spider-Man movie, Herman? We didn't really talk about it, but Red and I watched it, and I really like those movies. I like that art style, personally. You know, I think that's a good way of doing comic book style action, like where they slow down the frame rate for action scenes and stuff. Like, I think I like the Ninja Turtle art style for the latest Ninja Turtle movie a little bit better, that kind of stop motion-y stuff, but Miles Morales is incredible. Tier 3 for Red, okay. What was it called? Is Kimura? Remember that it's in alphabetical order. You want to put that at tier 3? Let's do middle tier because let's do one tier down just because there really wasn't any gameplay. So what if it comes out and it's like not very hype inducing? Who was like, they were like, okay, I don't love that animation style. We're going to talk about this list before we lock it in. But for now, I think that's where I'm going to stick it. Incredible art, but is it a game? I don't know. All right.
The thing about shadows.
Got ourselves another artistic game here.
You just learn to keep them behind you and look toward the light.
Ain't got no
I represent some business acquaintances of your father.
For Herman, if it's not the Max Fleischer 1930s Superman cartoons, he doesn't want to see it, you know?
You help me take care of my family, I'll help you take care of yours.
So I don't know what this is. Is this a visual novel? Maybe we've got like stop motion comic graphics. It's probably a visual novel, like a Telltale Games style thing.
Daddy, don't go.
Oh, maybe this did come out. I don't know. This was on the list of stuff.
All you had to do was keep your mouth shut.
But we got ourselves some more of that Imagine Dragons trailer music, you know?
I'm not just gonna abandon you.
Yeah, why is this on my list? Maybe there was a sequel to this or DLC or something, and I grabbed the wrong trailer. Oh, Techno Head. Come on, bro. Hold on. This came out 23 hours ago, this trailer. So is it like a port to PS5 or something? Why is this on the list? I don't know. Is it on our other? It is on our other. We're going to put that at Google Stadia levels because we don't know what's going on with it, all right? I'm sorry, everyone. My quality control is bad. It could be a sequel. I don't know. It's weird. All right, skipping to next. Oh, this one is weird. It's going to be on Netflix, I guess. And it's got that one guy that does memes about being a Nintendo fanboy. You'll see what I mean. But then it also looks like colorized Papers, Please, sort of, Devolver style art. And then this guy looks like he's from Among Us. That wasn't the full trailer. They showed a more fuller trailer. Anyway, I don't think we need to dig it up. We're going to just watch that trailer and we're going to say, what's that one called? Rise of the Golden Idol? Nope. Golden? There it is. We're going to say, I'm going to put that at green. What do we think? They're vague because they build more hype. If they showed you just what it was and you could be like, oh, that's like a weak version of Mario Brothers, you know? Yeah, we're going green on the Golden Idol. I saw the longer trailer did not make me want to watch it or play it any more than that. So that's a green. That's a green for me, dog. Greens all around. Okay, this is the last announcement they played last night, and they made such a big deal, like everybody was going to go crazy for it. And I was like, what is this? And both Red and I were hoping it was going to be something new from Bungie. There wasn't any Bungie stuff that they played. Oh, we got another Youngest here. Oh, that's true. Activision is owned by Microsoft now, so we have to be careful. Can you give me a deal on an Xbox Series X? Because I really want to play Starfield. Or more importantly, I could really use a job. Monster Hunter Wilds. Is everyone hype for Monster Hunter? That's a series I just have never gotten into. It doesn't really appeal to me, and because of that, my personal hype levels are very low. But because of Youngest being a good buddy of mine, I'm going to put it at a dark orange, barely contained hypodemic. Because LA Dead Red is saying pass, you know? Herman's saying mint green. So my respect for Youngest is really keeping this one up there right now. So, Red saying no way. Oof. Ooh, okay. I'm going to bump it down one more. Yangus, this is your last chance to step in here. Okay, I have to. Okay, well, I got a lot of mint green votes. So 2 mint green votes, but then a megaton hype explosion. That's probably about a pretty hyped. It's probably one of these two. We'll default there and we'll see how we feel. Ronald McDonald's nutsack is bright red. Okay, bro. Don't make the moderators get involved. Okay, next. And let's go full screen.
Switching to phase 2.
Oh yeah, this one looks pretty fun. I wonder if you could use a dual joystick controller,
Pilot proceeding on board.
It's got that virtual on vibe,
Synchronization at 83%. Injecting EIC particles. Launch control is all yours. Target acquired. Engage.
Oh yeah, buddy. Damn, look at that. That looks awesome. Look at that thing transform into like a gun platform. Oh, yeah. Look at him juking around. And then he pulls out his big laser sword. There's even kind of like a fembot like in Virtual On, She's pink and lithe. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Look at that big city-sized robot. I mean, this definitely it just is Virtual On and everything but name, I would say. It kind of has like an Ace Combat feel, too, flying parts. Ooh. Mecha break. No, we don't need to see this one again. We already saw this one, so we'll skip that when we get back. Mecha break, that's that's pretty high up for me, I'd say. Where's Mecha break? Mecha break. Why are you? That was the one that we thought was the other one. And I said, no, that's Mecha something. L. There it is. I think I'm going barely contained hypodemic, Orange? Yeah, that's how I feel too. Orange. All right, we're in agreement on that one. Skip.
Okane, the next destination.
Hanukkah. Oh, God. This is a mobile game that's like all full of,
Fables about the stars.
guys who like anime.
Its stories tell of what is and what was.
Oh, yeah, the PS2 Robotech game was great.
Something
They made a new generation one, too, that was okay with like the Invid and all that. Look at this crap. Look at this husbando. Oh. Barf.
Those are unforgettable memories, but they are only a beginning.
This was like the one that won Game of the Year mobile game, this game. Oh. Stunning.
It won't all be merrymaking.
Honkai Star Rail. Yes, exactly.
Will both be added to the
Marvel, please. We already watched Blade. Which one do you want to watch, Red? Red, you could be gaming right now. You don't have to watch this whole thing. All right, you guys get the idea for this one. We know we need it. We can move on.
from one of these pages. All appear.
Okay, that's Honkai Star Rail. All right, everybody who saw that. I'm giving that a not sure if it's hyperallergies or should we go all the way down to green, you know? We already watched Blade. You want to watch Blade one more time, Red? I don't know what you were doing, but we watched it. Yeah, look, here's Blade up here right at the top. Megaton hype explosion, and I was yelling and carrying on. The whole thing. We can watch it one more time so you can go game. You want me to do that? You tell me. Oh, you got your counter offer? Oh, snap. All right, we could take a break and we could talk about that. All right. All right, let's watch. What time is it right now? We've been on for 1 minute and 30. Let me go we're gonna take a bio break real quick. So we're gonna take a 2 to 3 minute break, and then I will be back and we will continue with the rest of the list. So don't go anywhere. I'm gonna BRB. All right, I'm back. Let's go. We got the Sweet Jam. The break gets a red. That was a sweet jam. It's beer o'clock for Herman. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's get to the rest of this dang list. No more Honkai Star Rail, you know?
Here in your
Skip to the next one. Oh, wait. No Man's Sky Evolution? Okay, this is not... Was there a release related to this one? I'm not sure. You're No Man's Sky. We get it. All right. Was that actually one in here? I don't think so. Nope. We didn't need to watch any of that. All right, here's a new one. This one is a weird one. Not weird. It's just leaning into, the art style of Journey to the West.
Glory fades through time.
Really making Goku a monkey, you know?
Of somber gray. You too want to be an immortal?
That looks pretty cool.
Are there more good folks in the world or bad?
More good, of course.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks
Good question.
Because goodness without teeth punishes not. It only foments evil. Cleanse the world with blood and grow lotuses in it. That is your destiny.
Whoa. A Chinese fantasy novel from 1592.
The destined one.
The destined one.
I do like the creature design, though. Look, there's a cat guy.
Rascals, they sure.
And then like a caterpillar statue. And a Goro.
Destined for extermination!
You're driven by greed, not destiny.
So this is the face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood, yet preaching peace.
Sweet. Kung Fu Bear.
What justifies your superiority?
Some sliding a la Star Wars. Sweet flying on a beetle. Sweet grabbing a dragon. Sweet riding a big kaiju.
Oh, sweet destiny.
That was Black Myth Wukong. For me, that is really not Orion style game. I'm putting that in a nice solid green. Ooh, orange, it's pretty cool. Uh-oh, bumping it up a couple. It did have pretty good character design. The world looked pretty interesting. Okay, you know, we can leave it at a dark yellow for now, you know? All right, let's see what's next.
What is your life?
Oh, yeah, here we go, baby.
What is your
R.I.P. THQ, you know?
My craft is death.
Take a sip out of the Andrew Herman cup, you know?
My pledge is eternal service.
Okay, Red, go ahead and play. Don't worry. Yeah, that's definitely an orange. I don't even need to ask. That's going straight to the top. Space Marine 2. Megaton Hype Explosion. Everybody knows it. All right. I want to get this Space Marine Tyrannid statue. Beautiful. Oh, hold on. Okay. Now this is one we skipped last night when they started singing. This is a game designed for inclusivity, you know, to help the hearing impaired play a rhythm game, and I think it's a respectable idea. Definitely not for me. So if I'm being honest, I would say this is probably a green for sure, you know? But I think this is important that this kind of thing exists for people to whomst it would appeal. I'm not one of those people. So, you know, I'm going to give this, I know Bracktoon's getting this day one for sure. I'm going to be giving this one a green tier, and that's fine. You know, it's not what I'm saying about whether or not I think this should be a game. It's just not for me, all right? Okay, putting it on pause. I think we've all had enough of that. Harmonium. Okay? Green. That's pretty harsh, you know? Dang, Nice Guy Eddie had a hype explosion for the Disney-style vocals. I knew it. I knew it, bro. Skipping. What's up next? Oh, Bracktoon, here comes your DC action.
Green Lantern, The Flash, Superman. Your friends are slaughtering the people they swore to protect.
Some of that Amanda Waller gameplay, you know?
We'll burn this earth down for me.
Do you know of a place where sailors hang out?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
Nice. Nintendo lover has entered the chat. Get him out of here.
Think you're a team now?
That's all right. You already missed the Sega trailer, so you're fine.
Thought you'd never ask.
Now, for me, I know this game has gotten kind of some negative buzz, but I'm pretty excited for King Shark. And I like Harley, you know?
According to all these girlfriends.
I was saying boo words. There's this weird Gorillaz remix. I guess with some kind of Suicide Squad.
Time for us bad guys to save the world.
I mean, you know what? I'm not going to listen to the chat. I'm hyped for this one, you know? I'll get it. I'm excited for it, you know? Let's say we're going to put Suicide Squad at a solid... You know what? I'm going all the way to orange on this one. That's me, you know? These Star Wars just never end. Okay, we're going to go. We already watched this one, so we're going to skip. Let's skip through. Oh, this was a weird one. This one is weird.
Or so they'll tell you, dearie. Because the future has the power to change
There's the feather.
even the past.
So You know, they're making you think like, oh, this is Final Fantasy VII.
Newty. Things are about to get mighty interesting.
But then you're like, wait, Apex Legends characters? Listen, I have sent in some resumes for a couple of Warner Brothers product managers. So if any Warner Brothers executives are watching, I'm definitely ready to sell out and shill hard for the DC universe. No problems there. This was the Apex Legends X Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Unexpected. Maybe that's what the other Final Fantasy... No, that's not. And Apex Legends isn't even in here. I guess that's just a DLC. But I like Apex Legends. I like Titanfall more. I wish they would go back to making Titanfall games, but they never will now. But that was a green. You're right. You guys are right. That was green. All right, come on. I just wanted to say the thing about Titanfall because that's what I think about Apex Legends.
The journey ended here. A place of wonder and awe.
Okay, this is another weird one.
Cosmic veil. And
Cosmic veil's being breached.
Yet generations later, this world remains untamed.
This is Warframe? No.
Reunion was foretold. Our paths.
But it does have some waifus. Oh, God. So many waifus. This is like some real near automata, wannabe stuff. For Herman, it's red tier all the way to the top. Now that looks pretty cool. All right, that was Arknight's Enfield. Pause, please. Arknight's Enfield. Herman's giving that a red tier, and Yangus is giving it a snooze. I don't know what the gameplay was that we got there, I think I got to go green on that one, I mean, Herman wants orange, but I just don't know. I don't know if I saw anything in there that I'm really getting hyped for. I mean, there was waifus, I guess, but that's just bumping it up to like a yellowish green for me at best, A lot of these games have waifus. We can come back to it. If you feel really seriously about it, Herman, we can come back to it. All right, we will. All right, next up, here we go. Look at that. Looks like we've got some Necrons coming through. Oh, this is the like group of StarCraft devs making a new RTS game. I'm a little hyped for that. I'm a little hyped for that on paper. I don't know if like looking at this, and I'll tell you exactly when I get not hyped for it. I'm hyped for that pitch, and then I see these like Zerg-like creatures, and I'm like, okay, so far so good. Okay, this looks good. We've got lots of units running around. This looks good too. And then I see this hero character come in, and that's when I go, not for me. I don't want another Dota. I just want RTS goodness. I don't need some guy going in there doing special moves. What do you guys think?
Cower. Either way, your world will fall.
Ooh, buddy. All right. Pause, please. Hold on. We're not ready for you. Okay, good. All right. So, Stormgate. Green tier? What do we think? Stormgate? All right, come on, bro. Don't make the moderators come after you. Yeah, exactly. I could use a little hero every now and then, but I don't need some where the primary like where it totally unbalances the game based on hero gameplay. So That's my take. Now this game, I'm going to give it away. There's no gameplay here, so I could be wrong, but this is pushing a lot of buttons for me that gets me hyped. A lot of stuff in here I like. We got robots, right off the bat, robots punching things. We've got more sweet robots coming in. This is Lightspeed LA, which is like, I think, some former Call of Duty people or something, or GTA, or it's former Rockstar people making like an open world cyberpunky type thing. So we got a weird teacher robot.
I'm scared, Mommy. Please.
Hush now. It's going
Sweet.
to be okay.
Now that's some Snatcher style stuff right there. Then we got sweet machine guns, motorcycle. Now again, no gameplay. I recognize that. But it's still looking pretty sweet. With, wire foo and a RoboCop 2009 version. Some rain-soaked cyberpunk city, Oh, sure. Bracktoon's going to come in here and start talking Nintendo. So that was the last Sentinel. That's a definite. I would put that all the way to red for sure, except that there's no gameplay. So I got to follow my own rules and put it at an orange. That's me though. Herman's saying green. He doesn't like all that cyberpunk BS. They're trying to milk unearned gravitas. You're right about that. But then Yangus has got it. Cyberpunk 2077, Ghostwire Tokyo. Exactly. Looking great to me. All right, we're making good headway here, everybody.
It is said.
Did we already watch this one? Yeah, we did. We already watched Rise of the Ronin. We're not going to watch that again. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the ultimate weeb-tasticness. Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, Kamehamehaing everywhere, powering up. God, just look at him. Look at that.
Tremble before my power.
There's some
Horrors of hell.
look at that super move. Shake the earth, We're not going to watch all of Kojima-san on stage. But we will watch it. We haven't gotten to OD yet. All right, so that was a Dragon Ball Z fighting game. I think we all understood what we're getting out of that. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan, so I'd be putting it down here in green. I recognize that Herman is slightly more hyped for it, so I will compromise and stick that in orangish yellow. But that's I don't know if Mr. Satan is playable. I have no idea. Yeah, Kojima was that's why Kojima doesn't get any extra time on the Retro Tech show, okay? We keep him in his place. You know what I'm saying? Like if some of the Blue Sky Rangers from Intellivision wanted to come in and talk for 8 minutes, I'd let them. But none of these newfangled game developers like Hideo Kojima. Well, that's true. Snatcher would be getting if they remade Snatcher, that would be definitely a Megaton Hype Explosion. But I don't think that's what OD was. All right. Back into it. OD looked like PT. Well, I'll save it for then. Yeah, it's fine. This is probably another VR game, I think. From the creator of Inscription. Oh yeah, this one looks interesting. Real weird, this one. I like it though. I like what I'm seeing. No, Herman, you haven't seen the whole thing. Look at this art. Look at this Amiga style art here. Then you're using logic to build machines.
Wait a second,
Mini games, probably. Yeah, it's weird. It's loud. It's another loud trailer, though. Did I inadvertently turn up somehow the volume? I didn't realize that's possible. So that's Pony Island 2 Panda Circus. That looks pretty good. That's a real mid-tier one for me. I'm going to put that right about here. I think that's a yellow. That's a nice solid yellow for me, you know? Pony Island 1 was a secret scary game. See, that's what I like. Yeah, these things write themselves. Phony Island. All right, what's up next? Dave the Diver X Dredge crossover? I don't know either of those games. But I know Dredge is like an eldritch horror game. All right. I have no real feelings of hype for that. Not only that, but it's not even in my list. So that's like how unhyped I was. So we'll just skip right next to the next one. Oh. Now why is this one in here? This is not a new game.
It is time for you to join the others and come.
But this is like the Ultimate Edition or whatever the hell. Dang, I might have to turn on the space heater in here. It's getting a little cold. Well, I'll have to check out Dredge. I did watch a trailer for it later to be like, whoa, what's that game?
You'll never want to leave.
All right, Baldur's Gate 3, sure, whatever. It's an awesome game. I haven't played it. Everybody I know that has tells me how awesome it is. So, pretty hype. It doesn't need my help hyping anybody up for it. So, yellow? We got to get BG3. All right, Red's, we're going to hype it up a little more than that because Red's back. Red's back, everybody. She was gaming, but now she's probably got a lull in the game. Okay, we're coming down the home stretch. Oh, here it is. Hideo, everybody. Hideo Kojima alert.
The hungry purple dinosaur eats the kind zingy fox.
Lil's kilts, where are you?
Started bending and quacking.
That's right. Red.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox.
What this reminds me of is like the projects we would do as a drama major, That's really what this is. This is giving me strong whiffs of.
Purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy.
It's just another excuse for Hideo Kojima to meet a bunch of actors and
bending and quacking.
And Jordan Peele, you know. Yeah, I think this is going to be where he puts the ideas he had for PT. That's my theory, because it's even called OD, which is like PT, right? But I could be wrong. Maybe, I don't know. But it's definitely going to be a horror game. It's going to be an Xbox game, so we all know what Red thinks about that. I mean, I gotta calls it like I sees it, you know? That's a Google Stadia exclusive level of hype for me personally. The only thing that would generate any hype from that trailer at all is the fact that Hideo Kojima is working on it. Other than that, that is just a real indulgent nothing sandwich. Next. All right, what do we got next? Oh, here we go. This is the they did show a trailer for Avatar, but I don't think I included it here. Yeah, for me that's a real low one. I'm putting that here. You know what? I don't feel even one bit of hype for that. You know? If there was a Red Sonja crossover, it would be straight up to the top Megaton hype explosion. That's true. All right, what's up next? Exoborn, the extraction shooter.
Yeah.
Poor Destiny, you know? They're putting out extraction shooters after Fortnite has switched to being a platform with like racing games and Lego games and all this stuff. So there's like some vertical traversal, it looks like, kind of like Titanfall, maybe. But there's not really any gameplay here. So they told us it's an extraction shooter, but we don't really see what that looks like, you know? So I'll give it some points for sweet exosuits and the potential for some fun action.
Extraction inbound. Good to go?
Easy in.
You know, but not any gameplay and pretty stilted voiceover. Like, they take all the time to make this amazing looking CG, and then the voiceover is like, looking okay, ready to go. That's our ride. You know, come on, bro. Wait, pause. So for me, Exoborn, yeah, it's got to be a green. I mean, I'm a little hyped for it because it has sweet robot suits, but no gameplay. That's a no-go for me, you know? Yeah, and plus Yangus is sick of extraction shooters, so, you know, that's gotta hurt it too. Okay, what's coming up next?
No.
Warframe Whispers in the Wall expansion.
To wake you. But now
This game is 10 years old. That's as old as Destiny 1. And it's still getting expansions announced at the Game Awards.
The Tenno.
Look, Hideo's fine. I just think he's a little, you know, he's overhyped. That's what I think, personally. You know, Metal Gear Solid is a great game, but I think that the focus on Hideo Kojima's contributions to that game undermine the contributions of his fellow game developers. I mean, these games are not made by auteurs. They're made by hundreds of people. And I've always kind of felt like the way he's, you know, sort of portrayed is kind of crappy as far as, like, you know, the team is concerned. That's my taste. Take.
It is waiting. Don't be late.
So that's like, this is like some kind of Alice in Wonderland thing? What's going on? I don't play Warframe, so I don't know. Am I supposed to recognize this guy and go like, ooh, it's that guy?
911, this call is being
Maybe if I did, I would be like, whoa.
I need the police.
But I don't, so I'm not. So, Warframe, where are you? Oh, not even here. Oh, God. What is my problem? Brothers? No, we're really getting down to the dregs, guys. You know? Cloaca Vision? What the hell you say? All right, what's this? Ready or not? Before I play this, do I even have that in here? Yes, I do. Okay. We can watch this one. I'm sick. I'm sorry I keep making you guys watch trailers for stuff I don't actually have.
Being recorded. What is your emergency? I need the police. You can the police right away. I'm sorry.
You ready?
Suspect down! Right is down!
So what is this? Is any of this gameplay? Is this another extraction shooter? Is this a horror game? What are we dealing with?
Officer's down. We need backup. Let's go! Get back! You can still make it.
I guess the reason I wanted to do this was just to complain about trailers for games. Like, what are we, why, you know?
So, are you ready?
Oh, this one is school shootings and my freedoms talking about. Uh-oh. Well, don't bring it up to Herman. He and I really got into it at LA Comic-Con, you know? That one, I'm going to have to really put it no hype because there's no gameplay and I don't really know exactly what the hell is going on in that game. So, sorry, ready or not, but we're giving you a thank you next. Guilty Gear Strive. Okay, now here we go. If we're going to do waifus, they better be in highly detailed animated fighting games. That's what I like. Red did not like the soundtrack for this particular trailer. She wasn't down with the death metal.
All you need to do is...
Or the fact that this person's name is Elephant.
Then you can get your hands on exclusive merch and skip the line at my concerts. How about it? You really want to sign up now?
But I like the Guilty Gear games. I think they look awesome. But I don't really play them, so am I really hyped for them? I don't know. If Joy Yuso was in here, you know, Josh from Bluebeam, he would be hype. because he loves Guilty Gear.
Aren't you just dying to sign? Will it feel good? 3, 2, 1, sign! You'll see a new Elfelt Valentine full of rock, death, metal, and...
Elfet Valentine. Aye. Okay, well, I mean, that's a lot of rock and roll, but it did get me a little bit hype. So, where's Guilty Gear at? Here it is. I'm giving that a yellow level of hype, you know? Of course I do. Of course I cosplay them. They're my favorite to cosplay. Well, that one came out yesterday. I didn't download it though. Skip. We don't need to hear any more of this rock music. Ooh, Assassin's Creed Nexus. Oh, is this one?
Good thing for you that I am here then.
So what do we think? VR Assassin's Creed? Anybody hype for that? I don't know. I don't know that I am.
He is dead.
I'm in search of a treasure.
Where do I start?
Day on the canals with my good friend Ezio. What could be better?
So we're jumping around to all of our favorite Assassin's Creed games.
Will succeed.
Android content? Wow. Is this another mobile trailer I'm making you guys watch? I mean, look at that shading. That's not great. Nexus VR? I don't know, guys. I don't know what I think about that. And it's not even in my list, so I did it to you again. I did it to you again. I forced you to watch a terrible trailer. That's my fault. Now hold on. Fortnite Rocket Racing. Let me just we're getting out. Okay, yeah, that's in here. Okay, we're gonna judge this. Let's see how we feel about it. It's got that Speed Racer film vibe already. This owes a lot to the Speed Racer film, I feel. But it's got that Fortnite character design, and then it's got like Mario Kart stuff appearing on the raceway. Okay, it's fine. Speed Racer movie is good, actually, I think. I don't know that I thought that at the time, but I don't think I was ready for it, you know, and now I'm ready for it. Look at that. He can race on the ceiling. I mean, this is awesome. All right, Red's into it. Racing is hot, she says. That's what I like to hear. All right, rocket racing. So now this is what I have to say about this. Fortnite is becoming a platform. So you have to play this in Fortnite. They're making deals with the Rocket League guys. I mean, this is big. Like it's just turning Fortnite into a platform, which is totally weird. But at the same time, you see the stuff that Destiny is failing to do, and it's just like, you know, these guys really can't be stopped. What a crazy idea. Fortnite rocket racing, you know? And you know what? I'm going to give them props.
A place where sailors hang out?
What the hell? Juliet K. Benjamin in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, my second cousin-in-law, something like that. Get hype, everybody. Juliet, you've unfortunately missed a lot of the husbandos already, so, you know, I apologize for that. You know? I know you came in here for the anime bros, and we might have a couple of those left, but a lot of the good ones we've already, you know, kind of watched their beautiful faces, you know? All right, we're skipping to the next video. Let's see what we got. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga. So when they showed this on the night of the Game Awards, they had this big musical performance, which was like 5 minutes long, where they sang the song from this trailer, and then they immediately showed the trailer. And I was like, why not just have them do both at the same time? Like, do I got to sit through both, you know? Come on.
The heartbeat of the lost ones.
I didn't play this first game, Hellblade 1. Did you guys play it? It looked pretty good, but I never got into it. And this definitely looks like a Ryan style game. It's got like some kind of Silent Hill vibes. You know, it's got some combat, but I just like I think I like the photorealism of it.
Until the very last beat.
Yanga says it was okay.
Fades away.
You know, but that's like some hard-hitting combat there, you know? It kind of reminds me of like what Ubisoft wanted to do with For Honor, you know, like real serious sword combat that's like slow and heavy.
You want the truth?
Sure. From Tween.
Inside me, tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
You know, the drone singing, you know? I don't know. This looks pretty cool. You know? There's some brutality, some drone singing, some weird demons. There's kind of a lot of screaming, though, you know? All right. Senuya Saga, Hellblade 2. Where are we putting that on the list? I'm hovering between light green and yellow. What do we think? All right, this looks way more interesting. Okay, so yellow. We're putting it at yellow. I think that's a good place for it to live. Okay, we're at the last line, and we have been on now for another hour. So we're going to take one more bio break, and then we're going to get through this. And then we'll talk about the final list. All right? Sound good? Okay, BRB. Don't go anywhere. We're just taking a little break. Grab some snacks. You know, do whatever you need to do, and I will be right back. All right. We're back. Let's get everything situated here. Okay. Empty water bottles over here. Great. All right. We got the last row. Let's get them done, everybody. Yangus is going to play some DBD, you know? Bracktoon's here for the break music, which I appreciate. All right, with this one's got a lot of girl power, I remember. Anybody play Life is Strange? I tried to play some of it. It was a little slow for my tastes. And this really feels like Yellow Jackets, this, what's going on here, because there's like, you know? But again, no gameplay. Just a bunch of, girl power.
It's been 27 years, y'all. Why?
Eddie, I know that's been a dream of yours for a long time, so I appreciate that, you know?
We made a promise.
Yeah, I'm not very hyped for this. I have to agree with Herman. I think this, for me, is definitely going to have to go green. We're going to be brutal. We're getting brutal in these final few, you know? We're just not going to even explain ourselves. All right, let's see what's next. Oh yeah, this is a nice story. This is the guy from Raised by Wolves making a game about his dad who passed away. And it's like Afrofuturist kind of platformer. You know? I wouldn't say I'm necessarily hype for it, but I definitely got emotional while I was watching this trailer. And it looks good. I mean, I like these kind of games. You know, they're sort of derivative at this point. There's been a lot of like these kind of Meat Boy style super platformers. But this one looks good. And, you know, I think we can all understand what it's like to be missing a loved one, and to put that, you know, kind of into the art of video games as a storytelling medium is respectable. It is emo, but I do like this art, and it kind of reminds me of like what our friend Gideon was trying to make, like a real sort of like Afrofuturist video game, basically.
Show me you are ready.
So we're gonna put that up. Come on, pause. Okay. Zao. I'm putting that in it's in the middle. I you know what? I'll put it one up. Pretty hyped. You know? That's what I say. We're going to jump back in. We've already got Brothers queued up. This is great. This is a remake. I played a little bit of the original Brothers on 360, I think. My friend Mike Matoto works at 505, you know, so I've got a bias. And this looks okay, but this is not really my style of game. It's like a real kind of narrative platformer game. I don't know that I would call myself hype for it. Dude, I actually became pretty good friends with the guys who made Hydrophobia 2 because I met them at E3. And they're really nice, bunch of really nice like British guys. And unfortunately, that game did not do that well, but I liked Hydrophobia. I thought the water physics were great. That's just me. That's a story about me and Hydrophobia that has nothing to do with Brothers, the remake. I'm putting Brothers, the remake at green. I don't really care about it. We can fight about it when we go through all these at the end, if you want. Let's see what we got next. Hideo again. No, we're skipping this crap. All right, this is Zenless Zone Zero. I don't remember what this was about. I think it's more weeb shit, though. Oh, yeah, here we go. Herman, I don't know if you're paying attention, but we got some weebiness. No, they had not enough of that redhead at the beginning, you know? Where'd she go? This could be cool. It kind of feels like it looks like it could be like a anime Borderlands or something like that, but I don't know if we're getting enough gameplay for my tastes. You know, is this a turn-based RPG or is it an actual ARPG where you have free control of your characters and are shooting and running around? That's my question. You know? Okay, hype split. Everybody's getting into it. All you freaking weebs. Yeah, Star Rail does have some titties. But that doesn't make it a hype game for me, you know? Plenty of games have that. Tap it out. I'll be in my bunk. All right, Triple Z. Z. Oh, is that like a Japanese triple X joke that I'm not getting? Because it's 3 Z's. What is it? It's like Zen Zero, whatever. Zenless Zone Zero. Well, it's pretty popular with my audience, so I gotta be. I know Bractoon needs to know more about the engine tech. You know, I understand that. All right, I'm putting that up into red. You know, red for red. All right, let's see what's happening next. What do we got? Skull and Bones we already watched. Skip. Final Fantasy 16 DLC trailer. Did we watch this one yet? Let's see. Creative Business Unit. I remember making a joke about them.
And I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Oh yeah, we already watched this one. Sorry guys, we're gonna skip. We're skipping. Oh, we didn't watch this one yet. This is a new one. Yeah, Odie is in the bottom tier. I went off on a rant about Hideo Kojima. As far as the trailer is going, these tiers are voting on what our hype level is. And that trailer does, if it didn't have Hideo Kojima related to it, that is a terrible trailer. It did not build hype. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about these beautiful anime characters in front of us right now. Square Enix, you know? Are we getting hype for the Square Enix goodness? We see the tree from Secret of Mana. So that's giving us a hint about what the game might be. I like how all video game trailers are built around this idea of like, what is it? What is this game? Is it something I know? Is it not something I know? And then they always like tell you, oh, a new Mana adventure. Yay. Have we played any Mana games out there, anybody? I played Secret of Mana. That's about it. Not really my gameplay style. But I think... I could be wrong, but I actually think that the Final Fantasy Legends games on the Game Boy are technically Secret of, like, they're in the Mana universe, maybe, or something. They're like Seiken Setsu or whatever the Japanese version is. I could be wrong about that. Definitely not a JRPG expert, but I know it's something like that. So correct me if I'm wrong. But I thought that looked good for what it is. I know exactly what it is, so I'm going to put that into about as hype as that time Yoda was in Soul Calibur. So, little skills, little skittles. I'm going to explain what's going on here. So these are our tier rankings. Up at the top, we have Megaton Hype Explosion. I don't know how much you can see that on the screen. Below that is Barely Contained Hypedemic. Below that is pretty hyped. Below that is about as hype as that time Yoda was in Soul Calibur. Then we have not sure if it's hype or just allergies. And then finally, Google Stadia exclusive levels of hype. So unfortunately, I did put OD there because I understand that people are very excited for Hideo Kojima, and I understand why, and I'm not taking anything away from Metal Gear Solid. Personally, I wasn't a super huge fan of his most recent game, but I think Metal Gear Solid's pretty unassailable, and I think obviously I love Snatcher and Police Knots, but to me, he just, I don't know, like I feel like the focus on him takes away a lot from the other artists and developers that he works with, and that has always kind of rubbed me the wrong way, And I just kind of feel like they didn't really show us anything to get hype about. And so, yeah. Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it is PT. I think it's all the stuff he had for PT just being put into a horror game, basically. That's what I think. All right, let's get back into it here. What do we got next? Do we have another one we haven't seen yet? Yep, we do. This is another one. This is one that Ian Pep was excited for, but I don't think he's in the chat.
Beautiful world.
But he got hype for this when we were talking about it earlier today. So I know someone is hype. Look, you guys want to make your own tier list? That's fine. But this is reflective of more, I guess this is more a commentary on the Video Game Awards and gaming videos and the hype cycle. And this just looks like more World of Goo, which is a totally acceptable game. I certainly don't think I feel super hyped for it. Is anybody in the audience clamoring for more World of Goo? I don't know. I wasn't. But I don't hold it against anybody if they were. Actually, Jason, or excuse me, Bracktoon, last night during the Hideo Kojima section, when he came out of the door, they played Came Back Haunted. So if you were going to get hype at all during the Game Awards, you would have gotten hype for that 1 minute when Hideo Kojima was walking out to some sweet Nine Inch Nails. And Red was like, oh my God, I wish Jason was watching this right now. He'd be so hype. All right, World of Goo, it's perfectly serviceable. I'm not that excited about it. I'm going to put it at a light between yellow and green. That's what we're doing. Let's see what's up next. Blade, we already watched. Skip. Blade is awesome. It's a hype. It's definitely my biggest hype. Senya Saga, we already watched. We might be getting down to... Okay, yeah, this is one we haven't watched yet. Here we go.
We all shared the same...
GTFO was a game that my good friends at Bluebeam, including Yangus, tried to get me to play with them. Yeah, it's just the trailers. This is simply a tier list of what was announced at the Game Awards and were we hyped for it, basically. That's it.
Whoever we were before.
Listen, if Red wants to come back in here, we'll watch the Blade trailer again. But we did watch it and we all talked about it, and she's gaming. She watches this on her phone while she's gaming, and I can't hold that against her. I'm sure all of you guys are doing something else while you're watching Twitch, and I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. I keep clipping pretty bad, and I'm sorry for that, guys.
Remember.
I'm just trying to talk over the very loud thing. So, okay, GTFO, sure, looks great. I like the other game. I'm going to say, for me, that's a medium level of hype. Love to play it with any of you. It looks good. Yeah, you know, see, Bracktoon's making risotto. Really getting down to the dregs here, everybody. What do we got next?
The journey ended here.
Arc Knight's Infield. Did we already watch this? I think we did.
We breached the cosmic...
Oh, yeah, I remember. This one has waifus.
A new...
This one has waifus, if anybody didn't see it yet.
Yet generation...
Hold on, we'll skip forward so you can see. See, there's a waifu right there. Okay, here comes another waifu. This is one that Herman liked a lot. Skip. See, I know what my audience likes, you know? Yeah, Windblown was great. What's it? Oh, Echoes of the Fallen. Is that one we haven't seen yet? No, we want to watch Rising Tide. All right, we're just going to have to start looking for these, I think. Some pause. What about Matchless Kung Fu? Okay, this is one we haven't watched yet. We're going to watch it now.
The journey ended here. A place.
If it's one thing my carefully curated audience of Sega fanboys likes, it's Hideo Kojima and waifus.
Yet generations later, this world remains untamed.
Wait, why is it showing this again? This is not Matchless Kung Fu.
Our paths destined to cross.
Why is it showing the waifus again? Oh my God, I've lost all control of my stream. Wait, did you guys see that? Look at that. They showed waifu game at the beginning, but this is labeled as Matchless Kung Fu. Oh my God. All right, just for the record, Lil Skittles is not a Sega fan. He's a dyed-in-the-wool, Nintendo fanboy. He loves Yamauchi. He loves Shiggy. He loves Iwata-san. We all know it. Oh, I know. That's fine. Everybody loves Iwata-san. I'm a huge Sega guy, but I'll go to bat for Iwata-san. The guy is a true hero. He took that pay cut when the Wii U didn't, go the way it was planned. The guy is awesome. This game looks okay, I guess. I don't know. What do we think about Matchless Kung Fu? It's hard to tell what it is. Is it a fighting game? I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna pause that. Matchless Kung Fu. I'm putting it in a nice solid green. Pause. No more. What keeps wanting to play OD? Okay, let's see if we can find what else we got. We got 6 more. Rest for the Wicked. That was one that I liked. Wait, did we already watch this? What the hell?
She sings like morning. My sister
I don't remember what. Maybe I watched this myself before we all got together.
My sister.
But this one looks pretty good too. Techno Head.
She drowned this evening.
Matchless Kung Fu. You know what I mean?
Of the moon. We prayed for summer. We prayed for fall. To prosper, to love.
Yeah, this one looks cool. I saw this one last night and I was like, yep, this looks good.
And our prayers came back like a little lost.
Like, I like this creature.
Dying so that
Yeah, this is the Ori devs. That's right. I think they show gameplay later. Because I remember looking at it going like, yeah, that feels like Ori. Like that, look at that lighting. I mean, that's a good looking game. Do you think this is multiplayer? I feel like we see a couple things where we see more than one character being controlled. That's true. Eddie doesn't play it unless he can only run it on his 4090, you know?
like a voice in the dark. Unanswered, but not quite the same.
Yeah, I'm hyped for that. That's a real hype. That one's high tier for me, I think. I put that up in a barely contained hypedemic. All right, let's see what we got. Usual June. Let's see if we got that one in here. Nope. Let's see if we've got Thrasher. Nope. All right, let's see. Thrasher Video Game Awards 2023. Always a good idea to just do raw searches on your stream, you know? Windblown. No. So this one looks to be a good one to play, you know, when you've partaken and you're just trying to expand your mind, you know, bro. Like, look at that skull, man. That looks pretty cool. That's right, up top. You know, LA Dead Red got that hype train going. It was only a level 1 hype train, but I appreciate that. All right, Thrasher. Oh, remember this chick? Yeah, this chick was a very annoying chick. Thrasher. Yeah, I'm not that hyped for it. Let's see. Final Fantasy, The Rising Tide. Let's see if we can find that one. Final Fantasy, The Rising Tide Video Game Awards. Okay, we're going to watch this one. There's some husbandos in it, so if Juliet is still here.
Something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned.
Wait, we did watch this. All right, never mind. We watched this one already with the crystals and all this crap. That's just gonna go there. All right. 3 more games. Palia, Usual June. Let's see here. Let's see if that one has a video. Okay, we're going to add this to my playlist just so I have it if I ever want to do this again, which I won't. But just in case. Well, we've been on so long that the robot is going back around, you know? All right, dude, thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. Have a good night. We're almost at the end anyway, so that is fine. Maybe we did fucking watch this. But this isn't the one I'm thinking. This is Unusual June. Why do they put these together like that? All right, here we go. We're going to skip ahead. This is Usual June. Okay, so, indie game, walking simulator, what do we think? One of those games where they put like Simlish in. I guess it looks okay. I don't look to these games for combat though, so I don't know. But I feel bad giving indie games like a lower rating because, they're doing the best they can. But I have to agree. I think that is a green tier. Green tier. Usual June. Sorry, bro. Now we've got 2 more. What does that say? Pangea or Palia? Let's see if we can find it. Palia. Nope. Pangea. P-A-G-I-A. Nope. We're not going to watch, guys. What the hell is this? We're just going to put that in green. I don't know what it is. And Outlast Trilogy? No. Do we need to see that? Do you guys need to see that? We can watch it. Here we go. The last video of the night. You guys have sat through 60 trailers. God. The trials, yeah. Oh yeah, this is like Red and I were just like, what is this game? Like this just looks like chaos and nonsense. And then they're like putting in, streamers.
Wait, do we have to grind the children? What up, man? Welcome in.
Okay, now we sit down, very comfy.
Let the miracles of science give you
I haven't played much Outlast. If you've played Outlast, are you watching this going like, sweet, it's expanding on all my favorite Outlast characters?
religion, class.
Red tier for Herman. Okay, noted.
Stop by one of our convenient volunteer centers before the opportunity is gone forever.
That would be me for sure. The way that guy. But like this is just chaos. Like what is the game? Is the game like sneaking around? I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like a crazy, horror good time. So I'm going to put it at dark yellow. What do we think? Cooperative horror multiplayer. I know too much about a game I've never played. This is technically a prequel. Thank you, Yangus. All right, everybody. This is it. This is our list. We started off strong with all the Sega games right at the top. We also have Frank Stone, Blade, Space Marine, and Zen, whatever that one game with all the waifus fighting was. Exodus, a lot of solid stuff coming in under the barely contained hypodemic level. Baldur's Gate 3. This is a lot of Technohead bumping stuff up because I definitely am hyped for Last Sentinel. Rest for the Wicked looks awesome. That mecha game looks sweet. I probably would not have put Metaphor here, but I think that was Herman bumping it up for me, then we start to get down into the dregs. GTFO, I guess I'm kind of hyped for. Guilty Gear, I don't know. These, maybe I'm being a little harsh here. I'm probably more hyped for these than I am for some of this stuff. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm moving this up here. GTFO, I'll move up here. Pony Island, I'm probably more hyped for too. So some of this stuff has got to come down. I'm not hyped for this. No, I'm not as hyped for that. Well, this is one Herman wanted to be hyped for. Yeah, this is going down here. Monster Hunter. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit better about that. All right, Eddie, thanks for hanging out all night. I appreciate you. Bracktoon, Utaman. Let's see who's online. Who could I raid? Let's get ready to raid somebody. Do I know anybody? Raids. Oh, Caustic's online. All right, we're gonna raid Caustic. Anybody? Yep. All right, everybody. We're going to jump up, but we're going to jump into a raid of my buddy Caustic. So, sorry, Eddie. I'm going to raid somebody I know, and we're going to raid Shadow Legends them. But this is the list. We'll post this in the Discord. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to try to stream more because Technohead is unemployed, and he needs the money, all that Twitch revenue coming in. So we'll be back soon. Post in the Discord if there's something specific you want to see me doing. But this was a lot of fun. And I miss you. And have a great night and a great weekend. And keep up the good work, Yeah, I'm fun employed right now, All right, go tell Caustic I said hi. I don't know what he's doing, but it's probably fun, stuff, Looks like he's doing his pajama jammy jams. He'll be like some nice 90s music. Let's go. Tell him I said hi. Tell him Technohead sent you. And have a good time. Good night. Bye-bye. Yeah, we'll play Friday the 13th for sure. For sure we will. How come we ain't raiding yet? Did we raid? Excuse me? Raiding yet? Did we raid? Let's try that again. Excuse me? Raiding yet? Did we raid? Let's try that again. Excuse me? Raiding yet? Did we raid? Let's try that again. afraid.